All right, and we welcome you in here on KSM Productions for our third broadcast of the day. Today, we bring you the Binghamton Freeze and the Oswego Pirates. Now, here I'm joined alongside by Brian Heffron and Jack Mannion. Now, Jack, you just got here, or you didn't really see what happened, so I'll get you up to speed. First game, Cortland versus Camillus. Cortland dominated from the very beginning, cruised to an easy, I believe it was 9-1 victory. And then in the most recent game we had Valley versus Oswego, not Oswego, Valley versus Lysander. And that game was close from the beginning. Valley able to edge them out and get the upset 3-1 at the end of that game. And now going into this game, Oswego coming off of a not too great Snowbelt-wise season. They placed 7th in the standings. So I lost my page in the packet. I'm also joined alongside Brian Heffron. So Brian, what do you think about the two games we've already seen so far, and what can we expect from this game?
Yeah, they were great games, but I'm here to talk about this game. I'm really excited about this matchup between Oswego and Binghamton. I mean, these are two teams that clearly have a lot to play for. You know, this season at Snowbelt, it really was sort of the two different storylines. One is that Cortland just dominated and beat everybody, right? They ended up winning 13 games, I think, or something like that, 13 games and 1 tie. But then there's this logjam of other teams that kind of came after that were really fighting, and at any given point during the season, they could beat one another. So what I would like to see in a matchup like this, low scoring, I'm a big defense, good goaltending type play. I don't want to see some, 8-7 type game going on here. I want to see some quality defense being played. Give us some goaltenders who win, the player of the game type stuff, right? That's what I'm looking for here in this matchup between the Buccaneers and the Binghamton Freeze. And by the way, shout out to the Binghamton Freeze. I really like their colors on their jerseys. That turquoise is sharp.
So now we're going to take a look at the Binghamton Freeze's year in review. Snowbelt record 7-5-2. They placed 5th with 16 points. Total record of 20-19-4. And their most recent regular season game was a 7-2 win against Oswego. So it's a rematch between these two. As again, a lot of these teams, Oswego was their most recent game since Oswego joined the division late this year. So with that, we will head back to our live game. And now, Jack, you've done a few varsity hockey games in your day. I think this is your first youth hockey game. What are you excited to see in youth hockey that maybe varsity doesn't really have?
You know what, Killian, I'm thinking it'll be a very competitive matchup. I think Oswego's due for a win today, but I think I'm just looking forward to a great game, a very close game. Like Brian said, very defensive oriented, not like an 8-7 type game. And I'm hoping it's like a very defensive-minded battle today here at Three Rings.
Yeah, this is, one of those things where you kind of, you don't know what to expect, and that kind of makes it exciting. What I will say is that these two teams, have played against here a couple of times. I'm not sure what the record is on it, but I know that Binghamton, they're capable of beating. They've beaten Lysander. They've beaten Valley, I believe. They're really capable of beating some of the teams that are sort of fighting for the second place in that division. So, yeah, this is exciting. Let's get it going.
Oswego in their away blue. They will be shooting left to right. They are indicated on black on the scoreboard since there are about 13 other teams in this division that are blue. And Binghamton in their home white, they will be shooting from right to left. They are indicated in the sky bluish color on the scoreboard.
I'm going to go with turquoise. Jack, you going to go with turquoise on that? I don't know about sky blue.
That doesn't look very turquoise to me, Brian. Game about to begin. Opening face-off is Joseph Hufflin, and number 23, Owen Strottinger, is won by Oswego. We are underway, game number 3, and immediately an icing. So not even going to give us a chance to rest. We will immediately get another face-off.
Not a chance.
So, Jack, how do you think this game's going to go? What do you think is going to happen here today?
I think Binghamton's going to score the first goal.
Well, and I think that's going to be actually a really key point of this game is somebody's going to have to jump out early and then try to play a little defense on it.
Here comes Oswego. Smith into the offensive zone. Around on the wall, has to play a little physically. A little bit of pushing, shoving there on the wall. Now it comes out of the blind spot corner, and Oswego takes it. It's Gravely. Gravely up to Strautner. And he takes the puck. Strautner cuts to the middle. It's taken away by Binghamton, and the long pass there, initiated by number 13, Ava Miller, is just out of reach, becoming an icing. 11:18 left to play here in the first period, 42 seconds gone by.
One of the things that I was noticing here is that the height of the goalies, we kind of got two different goalies and two different heights going on. You see a lot of that height difference in the 10U area, especially when it comes to your centers. But we got two goalies who really got one goalie that's up there in the taller end, one goalie who's really just sort of looks intimidating, but definitely has a different size advantage here.
Oh, wow.
And there's a turnover opportunity for Binghamton. That was number 11, Braden Fish. Nearly got that one away. Shot there. They score!
Told ya.
Jack calls it. It's number 85, Cole Warneck. 1-0 Binghamton. Just over a minute into this game, and Jack called it. Even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My husband could watch.
Yeah. So
Good start for Binghamton.
Jack, you're going to have to do a little bit of play-by-play. I got to radio down to our helpers in the penalty box.
So Oswego's in the main front right now. Shot is wide right. Picked up by Binghamton. Fast break opportunity right here. Shot deflected. And Oswego's got it in the main past half ice. Taken away by Binghamton. Looking to capitalize here. Can't see any of their numbers right now, but Oswego's going to take it back. Okay. Yeah.
There we go.
1, 2, 1,
There we
2.
go. All right. Some audio issues there.
Check
Just
1,
figuring
2.
out. But here comes Binghamton back in the middle.
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
Okay, yep. Okay, I can hear you. With few audio issues there. It looks like we were able to get that sorted out. Here is Oswego trying to hit this in the middle. Comes on that save made and held by Binghamton. And their goaltender is number 37, Braden Feldman. Hopefully on the faceoff, it's one over to the side and fired in. Battleford is down on the wall, and it's taken up by Binghamton. Centering pass comes through. The Freeze pick up the puck, trying to clear this puck out, and Oswego are they going to let them get out of the zone? Now they are, but it's fired right back in where it's blown dead for offside. 8:53 to go here in the first period of play. Shots on goal 2-2. Face-off taken and won by number 44, Joseph Hovland. Kelly fires this up. It's intercepted by the Pirates. And the shot there went off the glove of Feldman and wide. But now an opportunity for Oswego. What a shot!
Wow.
Oh my goodness. I have to see what number that is. I believe that is 23, Owen Stronger. And it is 1-1 off of probably the most insane shot I have seen this tournament so far. I don't know if that was barred down. If it wasn't, it was still perfectly placed. 1-1.
Top shelf, Killian.
Now, Jack, did you expect that to happen?
Yes, I did.
Jack is predicting the future. Here's Wells for Binghamton. Fires the puck up. Intended for Kelly. And Oswego trying to take control of this puck. And they'll bring it out, and now it's a 2-on-1. 2-on-1 developing. And the pass just out ahead of Smith. Ava Miller on the wall. Makes the pass across to Benson Wells. And it's popped out of the zone by Oswego. Here's number 5, Henry Murapesi. Makes a pass to the middle. Kelly down to this for Binghamton. He'll look, and it's intercepted by Oswego and carried out the other direction. Fast-paced start to this game so far, and a little bit of a fall over. I don't think that was much of a trip, but the officials agree. Comes up to the point now. Gravely from the side, centering pass. Oh, and it nearly was turned over right in front of the goal, but nothing able to come out of that one. And it's picked up by Binghamton. They try to clear this puck out. It's deflected. Oswego with the puck. They'll fire this one in, and it's blown dead offside. So 7:14 left to go here in the first period of play. Shots on goal 3-2 in favor of Oswego. Face-off taken. All right. Brought out by Binghamton, and got clipped by the stick. Binghamton and crowd there wanted a penalty. They're not going to get one. It'll be played off the wall. It's a good save there by the Oswego goaltender, number 36, Braden Alexander. Up to the point now. Shot. Blocked. That's a good block by Pecor. Or Pecor, I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that. It is blown dead for offside. Now, Jack, just about halfway through this first period, who do you think this game's been dominated by, or do you think this one's been pretty even?
I think it's been pretty even, Killian. I think it's been a back and forth pendulum type game right here. I think Oswego, Binghamton's got to do a better job I personally think they got to do a better job of puck control. I think Oswego's getting many opportunities, many fast break opportunities in the front, in the first latter half of this first period.
Played up off the side. It comes up to the point. And, yeah, like you said, and Oswego's, they're starting to get a lot more opportunities-wise. If they're able to finish on those, that could make this game interesting. All right, they'll break through the middle, and now it's a 3-on-1. Oh, now it's a 3-on-2. Good backtrack. Shot comes up, and it will miss the net wide. Braden Alexander did not even have to move to make a save on that one. Brenton Wells there with a shot. It is held in and taking away a little bit of stick work, but here comes Gravely. Number 4, Spencer Gravely. Up the side. He'll cut to the middle. Gravely shooting one off the side of the net and out. And a defender there lost his footing at the point. Fortunately, Oswego wasn't able to take advantage of it. Battle for it down the corner. About 15 people there trying to get that puck. Back in there. On that goes off the stick of Feldman and out.
So close.
I am now just noticing that both goalies are named Braden. So take from that what you will. Here comes Binghamton moving up the ice, but it's taken away. That's good defense there. Here's Gravely. Back up the middle. Gravely cutting to the outside. He will make the pass back. It's nearly intercepted in front of the net by Oswego. Fortunately, by Binghamton. Fortunately, the Freeze weren't able to take full control. This will get fired down the ice, and it will be an icing with 4:27 to go here in the first period. This game has been largely even so far. I'm not sure why the score currently says 2-1. I'm gonna radio in actually right now and ask that. Hold on a second. Hey. Jack, you can you can take us here for the next few seconds.
Okay. Oswego looking to capitalize here, but it's taken away by Binghamton. As Binghamton looking to add on to it. That was number 15, Easton Ostrowski. And that's deflected. Great save there by Braden Alexander for Oswego. Score still remains 1-1 with 4 minutes left in the first period. And Oswego looking to push here.
I am now back. I have made it back out of my attempt to see what's going on the scoreboard. It is still 1-1. I have confirmed that. So, battle for it is on the wall. It is chipped up the ice and out. And now a foot race for it. Greeny will get there. The pass up for Gibson. Gibson makes the pass up for Pecor. Smith to Pecor. Pecor opportunity. It's stopped. Oh, I thought that was going to sneak under the goaltender's pads because you saw that go under 9 times out of 10. That'll sneak under the goalie if that happens, but a great save there by Braden Feldman to keep that one out of the net. Face-off taken. And it is won. That's Maglisi. Oh, and they score! Wow, I did not see that coming. And the celly there from Sullivan Smajelski. Right off the draw, and this game is 2-1. I don't think anybody expected that.
How about those Pirates?
Oswego, that is exactly what you want to see if you're the Pirates there. That was a beautiful play right off the draw. Here comes Oswego there carrying this back in. Here's Sullivan and Smajelski back in this. He had the goal off the draw that nobody saw coming, and I don't know if he got hit by his own stick there. Oh, he looks like he's okay. So, Jack, who do you think's had the better period so far in this one? Do you think it's been Binghamton, or do you think it's been Oswego? And Binghamton, they're nearly scored just as I asked that question.
It was even right now. I think Oswego's got the upper hand.
Yeah, Oswego's, they've played a great last couple of minutes, and it's showing. But now an opportunity for Binghamton randomly developed on the side of the net, and nothing able to come of that. Battle for it on the wall, it's cleared out. 2:30 left to go. Now these two teams will both play Valley and Lysander in the remainder of this tournament, and this is the last game for the B group of the day. Shot comes in, and it's picked up, and it's cleared out, but not before it comes to the point. Celsi Young there with the shot, but now it's picked up by Grayson Picor. Picor gets a stick onto it, flies about a mile into the stratosphere, and it's picked up by Oswego, who immediately will fire it in for an offside.
It's the A division.
Oh, this is the A division. Oh, this is the A division. Okay, I was looking at the wrong thing. It is 2-1 here. Shots on goal 7-4 in favor of Oswego. Appreciated the music choices today, though. I think that was definitely. So we've had some good picks today. Let's get fired through off the side, and it's picked up by Binghamton. Oh, and they can't clear, barely.
Nope.
Down to 1:39. Now, Jack, as we've seen this game progress so far, what do you think has really stood out to you? Like, what has been the key factor that is making this become Oswego's game right now?
I think Oswego's killing Oswego's defensive intensity has been. They got 7th place last year. I think they're very destined to. Like I said earlier, they're due for a win. But they got the edge in the shots on goal category as well.
They've also got the goaltender, Braden Alexander. They're able to get his leg over to make a beautiful stop. This is cleared all the way down the ice, and it's not going to make it, just barely. Under a minute left here in the first. This is cleared up. Took a bounce, so now Oswego does have a chance to forecheck onto it if they're able to get it, but it's cleared out of the zone. It'll become a foot race. But it looks like Ethan Greeny, that led in there, but there's a turnover, and it's stopped by Braden Alexander. The last time he was here on KSM Productions playing against the Lysander Lightning, he stood out. He's standing out again. Another try. A save, Alexander. Rebound. He's got it again. Braden Alexander. My goodness, what a save.
Not a chance, Killian. Not a chance.
He had that locked up the whole time, and he knew it. No sense of desperation. He knew exactly what he was doing, and he was able to come up with 3 major saves. More jump around being played.
MVP type caliber first period for Braden Alexander for the Oswego Pirates.
Oh, shot comes in, it's stopped. Rebound bounces out, and they're unable to get that in. It's dumped over to the side. 10 seconds, or 15 seconds, I mean, left here in this first period. Oswego might have time for one more attack. It's cleared down the ice. 10 seconds now. Smith fires wide. But now an opportunity for Oswego. Oh, they were almost able to tuck it into the side. Final 2 seconds will go by. I don't think they're going to have time to do anything else, and they will not. That is the end of the first period of play. What a period that one was. We will be back in a moment. All right, we are back here for the second period of play. Just a great period, I think, by both teams. Oswego currently with the advantage here, or number 7 ranked Oswego versus number 5 ranked Binghamton. Oswego leading 2-1 after 1. They might get more here. Right off the draw, they score! It's another goal for the Pirates. It is Braxton Smith, carries it right in, and before anyone knows what happened, it is 3-1.
Only because my Oswego County friends would correct you. It is the Buccaneers, not the Pirates, gentlemen. The Buccaneers. But good job by Oswego there.
Buccaneers, Pirates, they're the same thing. We were close. Face off taken and won by Oswego. Looking for more, but this time they're not able to walk right in and score like they were the last time. This has been just an incredible showing there by the Buccaneers. Wells shooting one. Save made. Wells picks it up behind the net now. Benson Wells. Centering pass. It goes into the skates of a Oswego player. And now here come the Pirates, or the Buccaneers. My goodness. Gibson picks it up and it comes up around. 11:20 left here in the period. Gravely picks it up. Gravely makes the pass up. It's in the offensive zone. 11:10 left now. And Oswego, Binghamton will take this out. They'll come out with speed. It is 14. Lindsey Ferry with the puck. Ferry shooting, save. Oh, that was a close one there. Good save by Braden Alexander. He's had a great game so far.
Well, what they're going to have to do, I mean, if they want any chance to score on this goalie, they're going to have to send numbers to the net. When you have a shot like that and nobody's following up, you're missing out on a huge opportunity to be able to bank that shot in. So we're going to have to see some extra players skate hard to the net if they want to score on this goalie.
Yeah, it wasn't even intentional, too. He kind of got nudged into the other player.
It wasn't like Watertown IHC, I can tell you that.
No hitting is allowed in this version, unlike what IHC is allowed to do.
Interestingly enough, I would say that out of the 3 games that have happened so far today, well, let's have it to the breakaway here.
Well, not quite a breakaway. It's a one-on-one, but there's a great move now at the breakaway. Score!
Excellent job.
It is number 15, Easton Ostrowski,
Yeah,
and it is 3-2.
Yeah, that cutback right there, that was the key, right? That defender was tailing him, and that cutback really made the difference. Nice job, nice goal.
Jack, what did you see there that led to that goal?
Defense translating into offense. I think the Freeze were due for a goal, and I think that the defense really stood out into the attack offensively. The defense really translated into the offense.
Now, going into this game, I had this one being marked as not quite as good of a game as the last one. This one is currently shaping up to be a high-scoring affair and very tight.
Yeah, well, I was going to say the energy also is much higher than the 2 previous games. You can blame that maybe on a much more comfortable time period than starting at 3:15 for those kids who were going to school today. But this is high-intensity hockey. I love it.
It's not going to make it down the ice, so Binghamton will pick up an opportunity in the middle. It's intercepted by Pecor. He'll make a good pass up, and that's a great move there by Smajewski. Good move there by Pecor, barely able to stay on the side. Yeah, but now here comes Binghamton clearing it out. The long pass just behind, and it will be taken by Christie. Christie makes a long pass up, and it gets deflected and goes by, and now an opportunity. Smajewski, he's in, he's looking for a second of the game. Smajewski shoots it high and over the net.
Wide left.
I think that was just wide over. Ostrowski, penalty upcoming, and now we will have our first penalty of, actually, is there a first of this game? I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is. I'm going to tell you, the defense is really just opening up and letting sort of these breakaways go on both ends of the ice. If they want to slow things down at any point, they're just going to have to move back a little bit and put some more pressure on squeezing those offensive players to the boards. Right now, we're just getting this back and forth going on. I'd like to see some better defense on both ends of the ice. You know me, I'm a defensive guy.
Centering pass now.
Nice look.
Comes around, sorry, I was
Nice look.
fixing something.
Nice look by Binghamton there.
Kelly picks it up and into the offensive zone, but he is unable to take control of it. 36 seconds left on the power play. This is why these 1-minute penalties here in Tenny are not very effective unless you get a really good power play unit, because one clearance will tack off a good 20-30 seconds of the power play. But here we go again. Here comes Oswego. We've seen them do this before. They'll walk in from the outside. They do it again. What a great move there by number 4, Spencer Gravely. And it is 4-2, Oswego. A short-handed goal.
How about those Buccaneers?
Yeah, well, it's one of those things where, your defenders are moving backwards as the offense is pushing forward. Well, he's picking up speed with each stride, right? So all you had to do was go wide on that, which is what he did. He got the angle, had a clear shot, but come on, let's give him credit for the shot on that. That was a beauty.
I don't care, I love it.
Spencer Gravely there with the goal. And that was a shorthanded goal. That says a lot, though, about what Oswego is capable of. They're explosive. Even with 4 guys on the ice, they were able to put in the goal. And now it's even strength. No shots on goal in the power play. Gibson, he'll walk in uncontested. He'll shoot high and over the net. And now it's picked up by Binghamton. And we're going to get a penalty here to Oswego, so they will head right back to being shorthanded. Here's 7:32. But I'm not quite sure what happened there. Here, you guys can. I
was just going to say, though, you know what I mean? The shots, I don't know if this is just going up and down the line that they're talking to the Oswego players, the coaches are, but the shots that they're doing are all high. And I don't know if that has to do with just looking at, in terms of the goalie and situation going on and knowing that they have an opportunity for open net in the right and the left-hand side, but we're seeing a lot of shots that are going high there. They're not doing these sort of low-end shots. If they want to score, they're going to have to do it upper shelf.
There, that penalty to Sullivan Smijelski for, or no, it's not to Smijelski. I entered the wrong number. It's to Owen Strotanger for tripping. Now, it's the wrong name on the scoreboard, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. Here it comes. Binghamton from the outside. They'll try to set up an opportunity. Centering pass. It's sitting loose in the middle. Nobody was able to get to it. And here comes Oswego. Almost out of their own zone. And now it's picked up. It's Greeny. Greeny makes a move. Gets past one. He's got nobody contesting him. He'll take the shot. That got blocked. That's a good block there by the Freeze. I'm unsure who took the brunt of that impact because there was a few people standing there, but you know that's got to hurt. Battle for this one behind the net. 5 seconds in the penalty. We are now back to even strength. 2 for 2 on the penalty kill today is Oswego with one shorthanded goal. Here comes Binghamton, though, trying to get something to go. They got a wide open player in front, but great back check will thwart that opportunity. Oh, wait, no, they score. What on earth just happened?
That was a shot right to the back of the goalie, and it just bounced right in. You know, it was one of those things where you're going to take that shot, and that goalie's hanging out that far. Do it. It's just a ricochet right into the back of the net. What an interesting goal.
That was number 15, Easton Ostrowski with a goal.
I think that's the second of the night.
I believe that is. That is a very odd bounce, but sometimes that's what it takes, and that's the one that's going to keep this game only separated by a goal. It's an incredible game so far.
Yeah, this is just going up and down and up and down and up and down.
Here comes Oswego, though. They tried to walk right in and get another one. That time they were stopped. But now this is right in front of the net, and a lucky little poke play there, I think, happened and prevented that from being worse. And a long stretch pass there from Kelly, completed to number 11, Braden Fish. Fish with it behind the net. He'll look back to the point. 24, Hudson Kelly makes the pass over, and it gets deflected in the middle. But however, Oswego still in possession. 5:25 in the second period. So what a game this has been so far. I mean, Jack, going into this game, did you expect we were going to get something this competitive?
I kind of expected it, but I thought maybe like Binghamton might have had the edge, but Oswego's really fighting a good fight right now.
Greeny looking to extend the lead back to 2. He'll shoot, and it's wide, right. That pains me to say. Gets kicked up the wall, or not really kicked, a shot up that hit somebody on the bench, and the whistle will blow. 4:53 left here in the second period.
Freeze aren't going away.
No, you know, you talked about how lucky bounces sometimes could spark. You know, like that's. You look at the difference between a 4-3 game, or if Oswego comes back and makes it 5-2, right? That could be a really big difference in terms of momentum. So that lucky bounce there, or that shot that hit the back of that goalie, that's proven to be quite the spark that the Freeze needed.
Absolutely.
I think it's also worth noting, though, that the clock has not started. The clock is yet to start, but we're going to play on. I mean, it started on our scoreboard, not on the one in here, but it's stopped and held. Now they've started it. We have what, 4:32 on ours? 4:32. Guys, clock's running.
There you go.
We had 4:32 on ours, but I don't think we have the right to tell them what time to put up on the clock.
What?
4:39. That'll be where we stop.
Well, you know, a shout out to all the volunteers who help make these tournaments go. You got to remember, 15 games in 3 days, so you get a lot of folks who are stepping up and helping out. So lots of patience, I guess, today for the clock folks.
Yeah, it's definitely not an easy job. Those things are a lot more difficult to control than you'd think.
That's why we volunteered to broadcast. It was easier.
Maybe for you. Maybe for you. This gets dumped back in here by Oswego, who are looking to put one more on the board here in the second period. Cutting to the outside. Centering pass goes off a skate in front, and here comes Oswego. There's a good pass, but coming from a flat-footed position. are the Buccaneers, and that'll result in the puck getting taken away. A little swipe. There's Hovler, and there's going to be two Oswego players that run into each other. Or not Oswego, Binghamton players. This will get fired into the zone, 3:52 left to go. The Pirates have the puck. This comes up, Gibson. Battling for it. Gibson takes possession. Opportunity now. Gibson.
Oh, good defensive play.
That's good defense, and we're going to get a penalty upcoming here.
You know.
Looks like the stick kind of got hooked around the skate there of Gibson.
Well, the defender put in their body, right? They put in their body to keep that Oswego player from not having the angle. And it worked until they got to the back of the net where they got ahead of them. And at that point, the stick was already sort of wrapping around. So tripping penalty, nothing to be ashamed about. It's a good defensive play, but they're going to have to be able to protect this goalie right now because Oswego with numbers, that's a dangerous thing.
I have to say, though, that is a great effort by Liam Gibson to draw that penalty. He was getting held back, and he kept pushing forward to the point where he was tripped. So that does take a lot of extra effort, and it's going to benefit his team here as they get a man advantage. Cleared out of the zone, though. So, again, with these 1 minute penalties, they are awfully short, so you don't really get too much time. Picked up by the Pirates, or the Buccaneers. Here they come into the offensive zone. They make one move around. It's a little, I don't know if that was an intentional diving stick play or not, but whatever it was, it worked. Gets dumped in now. Binghamton trying to clear this back out of their own side. 4-3 is your score here in the second period. Shots on goal 16-10 in favor of the Freeze, although they are down 1. Greeny back on the puck. 15 seconds left in the penalty. He'll shoot it up, and it is offside. Blown dead for offsides.
Yeah, just awareness thing, right? So on the far end of the ice, you just got to be aware of where your feet are when it comes to that blue line.
2:41 left, 12 seconds on the penalty.
I feel like a lot's happened in this period, hasn't it?
Yeah, this period, I mean, this game just overall has been chaos. I think Jack, you can agree. This game has just been crazy.
It's been, yeah, it has been crazy. It's been up and down. The Freeze Wamakia Honda power play is here, so we're going to go back to even still.
It is a beautiful thing. So is their penalty kill, which has scored a shorthanded goal today.
That's right.
That's cleared up around the wall. Smith holds this in. Battle for this up on the point, and they will continue to battle for it. 2:12 left to go now. Dumped in deep. 2:10. I don't know why I'm saying the time like it's like the end of the third period. It's really not. It's the second period. There's 2 minutes left. But here comes Binghamton carrying into the offensive zone. That's number 14, Lindsey Ferry, who brought that one in. And it's turned over. And Oswego's is going to get the goal.
Wow.
And correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's a hat trick for Easton Ostrowski. I'm going to confirm that with our people in the box.
Yeah,
I believe that's a hat trick for Ostrowski, as he has played a great game, and there he's able to take possession of the puck.
Yeah, that goalie had no chance on that one. That was a top shelf beauty right there. So, wow. So here we go. Tied with about 1 minute and 50 seconds left. There was a point in the first period where you thought this was going to be a start to go just kind of out of control on Oswego's side, right? But kudos for Binghamton. Once again, we go back to that goal that was just a fluke that ends up going in and causes a spark.
Right. Pendulum's back to the middle.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, here we go. So Binghamton has the puck. They're going to bring it off the glass. Makes an Oswego defender miss and gets caught up. Ooh, a little bit of a movement there. Dump it back to the Binghamton defense.
And back to me. I am back. I did just confirm that was Easton Ostrowski's third goal of the game. He's got a hat trick.
Tried for a fourth one right there too.
He's played a great game. He's certainly been and Binghamton's player of the game so far through this one, but they have had a lot of help here coming back in this game, down by 2 goals multiple times. And they have an opportunity here to go up one. Centering pass, and it's taken away. Up to the point now. It gets fired in and blocked, and it cleared down the ice. Kelly in pursuit. Is it going to make it? No, just not. But it's turned over. Oh, a near disaster there.
Yep.
Oswego still has the puck, so they're not out of the woods yet, but they can't clear the puck. It's still in. Now it's out of the zone. There they go. Kelly breaks the pass over. Kelly picks up the pass. Kelly makes a move. Got back through. Shot. Oh, and the looks like the fan section there got pranked and thought it went in. It was stopped. A risky pass there. 4 seconds left in the period, and the second is over.
No good. It's dead even here at 4 going into the third.
So we will be back here in a moment on KSM Productions. What a second period that was. We need some time to decompress. We will be back in a moment. Back. All right, we welcome you here back on the almost at the North Star Network. It is not the North Star Network, this is KSM Productions.
Close enough.
Although we do have a lot of the North Star Network crew today. My color commentator, there's Jack Mannion, and my producer Alex Schneibel. And then there's Brian Heffron, our other color commentator. So we get fired all the way down. 11:46 left here in this game. A good move through one. They'll be taken away. Yeah, we'll do that later. They move in, and here comes Oswego. Firing it behind the net. A little collision there behind the net. We might have an injured Binghamton player. Oh, it looks like he's okay, fortunately. So far, a slow pace to this third period. We can only wonder how long that'll last with how this one's going. This gets fired in, offside yet again. Nothing like an offside.
Maybe inside.
Yeah. We currently
That one.
brought up the ice here by the Pirates as they are the Buccaneers. Jeez, what is going on with me right now?
My fault.
Buccaneers move in. Shot there is deflected and goes wide. 10:58 here in the third period. 4-4 shots on goal. 18-10 in favor of Binghamton.
Oh.
And that gets deflected. Oh, and it nearly went by. Oh, what a lucky bounce that would have been. But I mean, the name of this game has been lucky bounces.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of different things this game. If we had one of those bingo cards, I think we'd be hitting bingo at this point.
That's hilarious though, because I actually considered making a bingo card for this tournament.
Yeah.
I might make one here tonight before the absolute mass of 8 games tomorrow. But you never know here. 4-4 is your score, and the music's still going for some reason. Oh, there we go. Now the music has stopped.
And 40.
Battle for it on the wall. It's somewhere in there. Binghamton or Oswego could come out with this, and we're going to get a penalty. That's
a tough play, you know what I mean? When you got somebody's heads down like that, you know, you just got to you got to use your stick and your body. You can't be using your elbow or your forearm in that situation. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see if Oswego can capitalize on this.
It will be Patrick Kelly to the box, I believe, for a roughing. Don't fact check me on that. I'm not 100% sure.
So Oswego comes into this tournament with the largest roster by at least 2 or 3 players than any other team in the Gold 10U division. Just interesting little note.
Well, nice little fact there. Nothing really like a random fact like that. This gets played up the wall and gets hit around. Here comes Oswego trying to control the puck. here on their, this is their, I believe,
Good hustle.
first power play of the game.
Yeah, that was a good play. You know what I mean? One of those things where you just keep on pushing, put your stick out there.
Oh, and
good
opportunity
play.
there for Oswego. They're nearly able to cash in here on their power play. This is picked up, and here comes the freeze into the offensive zone. 20 seconds left here on the penalty. It's not up on our scoreboard. That was my fault. That won't happen next time. It gets played up around. But now it's taken away by Binghamton. Opportunity for maybe a shorthanded chance. Instead, they'll just fire this in. But honestly, in that situation, what else can you do? That's a great way to waste time. And another great poke check. The forecheck here of this penalty kill has been absurdly good. Jack, what do you think has been the... Oh, that was a... Sorry for not letting you speak there. That was a very close call. Nearly got too many players on the ice. Anyways, back to my original question. What do you think was the turning point of this game that made this one sort of swing back in Binghamton's favor?
Like Brian said, that ricochet to make it 4-3. It could have been 5-4.
Wait!
But
It's 5-4!
5-4 now.
Binghamton with a goal!
Wow.
I cannot believe
I
what
think-
we've seen in this game. I don't know who scored that.
Well, I think so. It looked like the goalie had gone down on it, and there was the response of the defense was just to pull back, but that puck was still moving around, and I think that's what happened there. It just kind of got pushed back either by the goaltender on their own, or the movement of just the crowd that was in front of that net.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened there here. I'm gonna.
And that they talk about playing to the whistle, right? In those situations, they talk about playing into the whistle. Well, that's what we're talking about, right? Face-off won by the Freeze. Carried it down the blue line. Nobody on the right-hand side, so that passes over to Oswego. They send it back to the defense of the Freeze. Tries to get it across ice, but it's intercepted by Oswego.
So that last goal there for Binghamton was scored by a number 73, Luciano Casal, assisted by number 13, Ava Miller. So, in that scrum, those are the players who are going to record points.
First lead of the game for the Freeze.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what Binghamton does. Actually, wait, no, I believe they had the first goal of this game, did they?
Oswego. Oh, no, they did, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember you called that at the very beginning.
I forgot. I almost forgot.
I mean, it's pretty easy to forget that the way this game's gone. This has been absurd. Shots currently 20-12 in favor of Oswego, and now they finally have the lead, and there's a offside called. 8:12 on the clock here in the third period. Now, how about we play a little game here? How about we make a prediction at who win at who's gonna score the next goal? Jack, what do you got here?
I got Easton Ostrowski scoring with about 4 minutes and 32 seconds left to play.
That was pretty specific here. We'll let this play develop, and then we'll get Brian's answer. I mean, Ostrowski, he certainly has the potential to do so. He has just played great this game, 3 goals already. But now Binghamton looking to threaten early, and that'll go wide. Here's Fish behind the net, clears it up to the point, where it will be taken by Oswego. So, Brian, what do you think?
Well, I mean, this is with a game that's like this, it's so hard to tell, right? Because the momentum, you were talking about the pendulum, the momentum literally shifts by the second here, right? Whoever has the puck has an opportunity to score. So I'm going to go with a tie at the end of regulation, and we'll see what happens there. Maybe we'll get an empty net. Let's see.
He's right.
Completely just lost my train of thought. Anyways, Binghamton has the puck. I'm gonna go with, I don't have a specific player, but I'm gonna say Oswego's gonna get the next one, and we're gonna be all tied up again. It won't be long, I feel like, until we find out just of the way this game has gone. This has been just amazing by both teams.
Amazing.
They have put on a show. Originally going into today's schedule, I looked at Lysander Valley and I said that's going to be the game of the day by far, and they are proving me wrong right now. Here's an opportunity for Oswego, looking to make it 5-5, a turnaround, and a penalty upcoming, and it's on Binghamton.
Wow.
That is a major turning point. I think that could have gone either way, and 23's got to be careful here if they doesn't pick up it unsportsmanlike for the little stick slaps after the penalty was called. That is number 5, Henry Murapesi. I'm really unsure. But regardless, he's in the box for a minute for hooking. And Murapesi.
All right, so
hold on. Before Brian can say anything, it's an opportunity for Binghamton. Short-handed, looking to get a second short-handed goal in this game, but it's turned over. Anyways, what were you saying, Brian?
Well, I was taking a look at the schedule, and interestingly enough, Oswego has the first game tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., whereas Binghamton does not play their second game until 1:15 in the afternoon. So it's going to be interesting, I think, tomorrow morning to see how Oswego responds in this situation, right? I mean, they're playing hard right now, but they're going to have a quick turnaround. Luckily enough, they're just right up the road, right? But it's just interesting how they have to turn around and do an early game tomorrow morning here. Hopefully there'll be enough energy because this has been a lot of back and forth. Kudos to both teams putting in the effort here.
Little kink in the schedule there. Sometimes that happens. This game, 5-4, with 6 minutes left and 13 seconds left in the penalty. But can Oswego do something beforehand? This game is 5-4 right now. Binghamton, but they're going to get an opportunity to clear it out, but they won't. Now Oswego, can they get something going? And it's just put wide. Oh, what a game this has been. I know I keep saying this, but I don't think this can get any better. This gets chipped up, but here comes Ostrowski on the side. He's already got 3 on the day, or Ostrowski. That's who it was, not Ostrowski. He's already got 3 on the day. Was looking for his 4th, wasn't able to pick it up there. He has certainly been a big impact to this game, but here comes Binghamton again. Trying to get it deep, trying to kill off clock. 5:13 left here in the game. There's no overtime in this group play matchups. So regardless of what happens, there will be no time after the regulation expires. And there was a great chance there that Braden Alexander was able to get a stick on and kick over the net. 5-4 here. Here comes Oswego. What a great job there bringing that up the ice, but unfortunately lost the puck. Smith really got a stick on that. Fired down the ice. And as long as this has enough steam, but it's not going to. It's perfectly placed to make Oswego bring this back up the ice. Smith makes the pass over. And here's an opportunity for Oswego now developing. They're going to have an opportunity. Oh, it stopped.
Prediction was wrong.
Yeah, we have passed Jack's extremely specific time.
Yeah, about 15 seconds.
5-4. This game, whatever conclusion it has, it is going to be amazing. Face-off is taken and won. It's cleared up the ice. Number 9 for Oswego, Jackson Warmendorf fired that one up the ice. They got a deflection, so it will not be an icing. Here is Binghamton behind their own net. The pass comes up, and it will make it. And it's cleared out of the zone. Now if they can win the foot race, that might cause something big, but a really weird roll of the puck there. Nearly did bad things for Oswego, but fortunately, defender able to get back on the puck here. Binghamton, who was down multiple times in this game by 2 goals, fought back in the second period, tied the game, and then took the lead. Now as time continues to tick here in the third period, down to 3:29 left, we might be getting in territory where Oswego might think of pulling their goaltender in the next couple of minutes. Binghamton continuing to try to do stuff. This is cleared all the way down the ice.
Yeah, it's a frustration play because, you know what I mean, they're trying to get it out of there, trying to get something developed and push it forward, but at that point it's just let's take a break, let's make a change, especially on defense.
Christie there, oh, that was a good move, but it was nearly, he got by 2 defenders, but a lucky diving play there. Maybe not luck, maybe all skill. No ice on the play. Oswego will return it. Maybe if they can try to draw a penalty here. Looks like they're just going to get it to the red line and try to dump it. It's Pecor who is unable to do so. Battle for this on the wall comes up. And now here comes Ostrowski looking for number 4. It's Ostrowski in. Save made. Oh, he was on the hunt for number 4.
Yeah, it was a good play by the goaltender. Didn't give him that opportunity to go left.
Braden Alexander there playing the position perfectly and preventing anything good from happening there for Binghamton. And an icing. 2:10 left to go. Timeouts might be within reason now for either team. We'll fix that. 2:10 now left. Our last game was a great finish. This one's shaping up to be the same. Up to the point. Fired and blocked away. Centering pass. Oh, and they almost did it again. Now they will score. And it's Binghamton, the Selly, number 30. Benson Wells receives the centering pass and puts it home 6-4 here in the third period. And that is just what Binghamton needed.
Exactly what they needed. The turn of events, they're long out of this game so far. It was 4-2, but now they've regained the lead to 6-4, and they're well on their way to victory.
And interestingly, we're going to get a penalty now to Oswego. I have to say, interestingly, there was no timeout from Oswego there. After that goal, we might have tried to call timeout to pause the momentum, but now they're going to take a penalty. It'll be number 4, Spencer Gravely, to the box. 4. 1:50 left to go. Now, any hope at a comeback for Oswego will rest on shorthanded opportunities. Looks like they're making a change here. Face-off taken and 1. They try to bring this up the ice. It is blocked and the whistle blows and there's a penalty. And it's on Oswego for a hook. I'm really not quite sure.
It's on Binghamton.
Or yeah, I meant Binghamton.
All right, well that makes the difference right there.
Just keep.
Hopefully Van Halen can give the Buccaneers some signs of life here.
Yeah, there's going to need some juice. I mean, 2-goal deficit is a difficult thing, but they need a goal quickly here, especially while they're down in the face-off zone in Binghamton.
1:45 left. It is
right now.
If something's going to happen here, it's going to happen now. Empty net for Oswego. Face-off taken at 1. Fired in. Save. Or no save. It missed in that. And that one was safe though. Down 2 goals with 1:35 left. Binghamton looking to clear. They'll shoot for the empty net, maybe, but it's intercepted by Greeny. Greeny gives it over. It's poked away. And now Binghamton a 2-on-1 with an empty net. It's fired. It's wide. It's an icing. 1:17. And the clock is, oh, there we go. Now the clock stops.
Icing.
1:16 left. Producer Alex Schneibel having to keep up with the clock here. He's done a great job today. It's his first time using this software.
Good job, Alex.
Congratulations, Alex. Face off taken. Here's Greeny. But it's turned over. Looking for his 4th, and that will be off target there from Ostrowski, but he missed the net wide anyways.
Justin Tucker.
1:03 left. 55 seconds left now. Here comes Smith. Makes the pass over. And it's poked out of the zone. 48 seconds. Oswego player is out of the box now. The empty net still remains. And now the Binghamton player is out of the box. Fires in. Save. Held by Braden Feldman, who has been an all-star today for.
Yeah, I was going to say Feldman really, especially in this third period, has stepped up. You know, Oswego hasn't held back on the fire, but Feldman is just stepping in, facing those shots from really both directions, and it's good play. You know, when you have a goaltender in the third period when the game's on the line, who really kind of puts in the energy and the effort, that's when you know you got a good goaltender. So nice job.
Timeout called by Oswego. They have 39.9 seconds, basically 40, to score 2 goals.
So we'll take this opportunity to sort of talk a little bit about our next game online here. So once this game finishes, we're going to head right into a quick break before we come back with the final game of day 1 action, where the Lakers of Skinny Atlas are going to be taking on Auburn, a 6-8 matchup here from Division B. We already saw the first game of Division B this afternoon, where Valley picked up a much important win against Lysander, the home team for this tournament. But this is really going to be a battle, this second game, for who can really come up and play what is looking like to be a matchup against Cortland in the semifinals. So we'll see what happens next after this game is completed.
Face-off taken and is won by Binghamton. Comes up to the point, battling for it. It's out. Can they get the block? But now Oswego will have an opportunity, firing, and it goes wide. 25 seconds now on the clock. From the side, fire to the middle. Down to 20 seconds to score 2. It's cleared out of the zone. That should about do it. As time will continue to tick. 13 seconds. They need 2. It's held up at the top of the point. It's cleared. 9 seconds. And now down 2 goals. That's going to do it. 3 seconds. And that is it. Binghamton survives. They were down 2 early on. They were able to come back. Looks like we might have an injured Oswego player. Final score.
Hey, so what's down?
Binghamton 6. That one. Not that one. Nope. Binghamton 6. Just go down to and get ready to show period because yeah.
Big hands, good game.
That was an incredible performance by both teams. That one's a contender for our game of the day, and we will make the announcement on which one's the game of the day at the end of our final game of today. Coming up in about 15 minutes, your final score, Binghamton 6, Oswego 4.